Ba-ba-da-ba-doo. Wa-ba-da-ba-doo. Wa-ba-doo.
Unfortunately, this game doesn't open with a nice sing-along.
Oh, sadly. We don't all get James Bond styled intros. Much as I would like that to be the case.
There we go.
Howdy, howdy.
Not a real boy yet.
I'm working on it. Hard. There. Attorney with
What?
that. What?
As above.
Yeah, we're in the French catacombs. You don't know that movie?
No.
Oh, it's a I don't know if it's a French horror movie, but it's a horror movie. It takes place in the French catacombs. Uh. That's good. Good. You're good. I'm good. We're good. All right. Welcome back to Aviary Attorney.
Boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy. So, we've got a little bit of
Where have you put us? I missed it. Are we back at the beginning?
we are pretty close to the beginning. Yep.
I think you could have put us forward into the day. Upstairs.
Upstairs.
God damn it, stairs.
Okay. All right. So we have a bit of foreknowledge now. First, we got to do is we got to talk to Arnhem Associates. Wednesday, he needs 3 days to complete his investigation. So one Tuesday. So we're not going to be able to talk to the Croque Monsieur this week. We're gonna have to wait a week.
Okay. It gives us time to run around.
Gives us time to gamble.
Well, we got other stuff to do, right? We need to get the device.
Yeah.
He's ready. Oh, Okay.
So,
it's already
we paid for the investigation. We the Carnage Joyeux gets us the
book.
book to Notre Dame. Got the password that there.
No drinking.
And our dodo friend.
Madame. This is not what you selected.
Oh. There we go.
Let's hit the road.
Hell yeah. New day. Friday. Rico gets a gun.
Did he get a book too? I forgot what both the book was. Oh, no, he gave the other guy a book.
Yeah. Game.
Book.
See it.
Being racist.
This.
I'm being racist, I guess.
Yep. You're being racist.
Judges.
Poetic. Okay. But that's settled. Got the password, and you remember the password, right?
Sure.
All right. Well,
I bet if you go into the menu now, we'll probably see something about it, but you technically can't. Out of curiosity, what happens if you do revisit Notre Dame? Since it doesn't actually take time. Find this person.
fuck this person went around the halls in Notre Dame for a while, but find nothing of interest.
Judge's letter. Wait, go back to the judge's letter.
Judges?
Given to you. Yeah. Given to you by Fontaine. Okay, so it doesn't add that information there. Does it give it? What about the personnel book?
Oh, okay. Who do we have? Missing someone here.
Somebody we were supposed to meet in the last chapter, and we just never did. How did that happen?
How did that happen? I don't remember.
Well, we wouldn't know because we never met them, so I don't know what we missed.
Remus. Nothing.
Okay, so these don't really seem to update after we talk to people.
No.
We need to get the detector, metal detector.
Yes.
I try to remember where we need to go for that, or are you?
No, I'm just thinking Wednesday. We asked them, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Go back to R&M.
They just give us the option the day before.
I don't remember.
I mean, if we want to be safe and not waste time, because it looks like it will take time, we could always start the other thing and then come back to that tomorrow.
Yeah. Let's go to Assault Pitrieri. Comparison. Overwhelming debt. R&M.
Oh, that does remind me.
Good news, Monsieur. Rue du Marmot. That's on Friday evening.
Where was that? The Monkey Road.
Password. We got that. Next Friday.
Don't be a bird brain. We know what the password is.
You do know what the password is.
Yep. Definitely.
Yep. Remembered it perfectly. Played it on command. Yes?
Yeah, but doing that now could expose us to danger, so I will wait until the appropriate moment when we meet the Croak Monsieur.
We need chocolate. Need go steal a vase. Debt collectors, the lawyers. Shopping list. Day 1. Tuesday, Wednesday. Tuesday, Wednesday. Good. Sure. Louvre. Ib. Steal a vase. Gallery.
Did he give us anything?
Yes, we got this pamphlet from him. I don't know what this is gonna do for us. We do have the signed cult guide. In green ink by a man named Silvius.
I remember.
Got anything from him. Onto arts. And 12 francs. Soul. Thursday. We got the line. Go grab the metal detector. Just in case we need it. Go.
Just explodes out of
Just
me.
explodes the patient. Alright. Rue de Marmozettes. The Croak Monsieur is a crocodile.
No, I think it's the lion. I think this is a false thing. That it could be funny though if it actually
Well,
was
no,
and
it
he
can't be the
killed
line
him,
because the croque
but
monsieur was shot dead.
I think that's a lie, and I think we're gonna find out that that's not actually the identity of that croque monsieur. I don't know.
Hmm.
That's where I thought the story was going. I could be totally wrong, but that's what I thought from last week. So, you know, I'm not gonna eat my hat if I'm wrong, but that's what I thought.
I'm wearing a hat. I'm wearing a hat.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, you're wearing a hair clip.
Look at me. I got a hat on. Got like glasses on top of it.
Falcon. Yes. Okay. Hold on.
Game's fun. Very well written. Very funny, too. A second to shove food in my face. Very good job at not letting you get... Keeps adding different twists and new jokes. This is a whole ass scene. That is just entirely optional. I wonder if chapter 1 has got a new variation to it.
Okay. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Is that him?
Must be. Excuse me, monsieur. I don't recognize you fellas.
Oh no. It's I don't recognize yous, fellas.
I don't recognize you fellas. What's the password?
Okay, yeah.
Password? Them.
It's M.
It's M. Oh, I took you fellas for bird-brained cops, but you actually know the secret password. What do you want? Let's start with introductions. You're the croque monsieur, are you not? That's the croque monsieur to you. I fucking knew it.
Okay.
That's very funny that it is not a sandwich. It is because he's an elf. It's because he's a crocodile. Mon Dieu. People always get the pronunciation wrong.
Just like Stefan and Stefan and Stefan. I'm not really hearing the difference.
In any case, Monsieur Croque Monsieur, my name is... Don't tell me, you idiot. Bringing up names can mess up an entire meeting. Why do you think I use an alias? Just tell me what you want. Drugs, guns, explosives, slaves? Come on, I don't got all day. To be honest, what I really want is... a cheap gun. I want to buy a lot of them. Fancy gun, what do you got? Information, tell me about the rebels. Ooh.
Oh, that'll come last. First, we gotta warm them up to the idea of guns. Come on.
Warm him up to the idea of guns.
I mean, warm him up to the idea of telling us stuff by asking about a gun, and then maybe he'll tell us about the rebels.
All right.
Right?
I gotta need a fancy gun. What you got? Fancy gun. Need an exquisite firearm that can't be bought from any old gunsmith or merchant. You're a man with discerning tastes, huh? Take a look at this. My own custom manufactured masterpiece, the greatest pistol in the world. Double-barreled, ivory handle, percussion cap, of course. Takes Minier ball ammunition, so it's super accurate. Certainly quite something. Give this one right here and now for 500 francs. 500 francs for one gun. It looks nice, but it can't be that good. Listen, this is a one-of-a-kind gun. Double-barreled Minier ball pistol. It's cutting-edge technology. Frankly, you robbed me blind at 500. You gonna take it or what? Do you take checks? I'm going to assume no, he does not. You take checks? Very funny, and no, I don't take pocket lean either. It's cold hard Napoleons only.
Well, well, well.
Sante maître. The fuzz, cheese it.
Well, well, well.
Wait, Monsieur Croque Monsieur, come back. Hey, 2F, how's it go?
I wonder if we only got the one question, if we made the wrong decision about asking about the gun. Or did we get that in the evidence of like what the gun is? Or is it just a...
No, we didn't.
Okay. Never fear, Falcon. I'll tail the dastardly fellow.
Don't get too close, Barrison. The crocodile's got a gun.
Oh man, maybe if you didn't know he had a gun, then Sparrowson would
Get shot.
be the one shot instead.
Pyros, nice. Got leftover
What's
Chinese.
all this ruckus? Playing cops and robbers, are we, JJ?
Are you blind, Severin? That was the Croque Monsieur. On the crux of extracting some vital information about the rebels, your smug entrance just ruined everything.
That was the Croque Monsieur. I never would have guessed.
Don't sound very concerned.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm quite impressed that you managed to track down such an elusive criminal. But I have something much more pressing that I need to discuss with you.
Really? Because that was like a crazy lead you just fucking blew for us. What the fuck, dude? Shit.
What could be more pressing?
More pressing than finding the rebels?
Perhaps.
Oh.
JJ, I want you to answer this question sincerely and honestly. Did you go by a different name prior to enrolling at Paris Law School?
Whoa. Is it time for the juicy backstory?
I think it is.
What? What does that have to do with the rebel investigation? Or to do with anything, for that matter?
I would appreciate it if you just answered the question, JJ. I need to hear it from your own beak. Have you ever gone by a different name?
Yes, we know that. I don't deny it. A man has a right to change his name.
Indeed, a man does have that right. But why would a man do such a thing?
I don't appreciate your accusatory tone. Sound just like Inspector Volerti. Wait, that's it, isn't it? The inspector ordered you to dig up some dirt on me, didn't he?
Her.
Answer me, Severin. What's going on? What did Inspector Volerti say?
Man, that Croc can run. It appears that you two are making solid progress with your investigation into the rebel group. I'll be sure to let the inspector know.
Again, we were making progress, and you just fucking blew our main lead.
Which I think is going to be our only lead until Cocorico makes a move.
Where are you going? We haven't finished our discussion, Severin.
I need a fork. It's why just one moment. I've learned what I came to find out, and now I'm going for a fork. All right, fork acquired.
Yes, the fork.
No, I have more forks now. In fact, this is one of the new ones.
Wow, fancy, fancy. What are you eating today?
Poutine and chicken, basically.
It's all right.
I like their poutine. It's like Cajun flavoring.
Ooh, Asian food.
It's pretty good.
You done this long yet? Forgotten.
That's the line I said as I was walking away. I don't know if you caught it though. Good day, JJ. Good day, Sparrowson. What was that all about?
Doesn't matter. Severance is poking his beak where it doesn't belong.
Nosy. Blighter.
So tell me about your little adventure, Sparrowson. You lost the croque monsieur, I take it.
Yeah. He looks like a stumpy reptile. But he ran like a gazelle. I lost him in no time at all.
See. With the croque monsieur's leads gone, our investigation has reached a dead end.
Not entirely. He dropped something during the chase.
Oh-ho! Drop something? What exactly?
I'll show you. Follow me.
Crocs can run pretty fast, I think. Yeah, they're pretty good sprinters. Much more ambush, but they do have some speed on them.
Yeah, it's a little bit of burst. They're not marathonists really.
I think you need to do more exercise, Sparrowson.
Don't judge me. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Oh, Joe, what is it now? Muscle cramp?
No, my foot's hurting. I think I got something in my shoe.
I don't know why, but I assumed that they just had, like, they weren't wearing shoes and they just had, like, bird feet. They had pants, like, full pants, but their feet were bird feet.
Well, that might be true, and they might have bird shoes. But I think they have bird feet and hands, or they have human feet and hands, not bird hands.
Richard Beacon Barrett. This is around where you saw the crocodile drop something, right?
Mm-hmm. Somewhere around here.
Let's put our investigation hats and find whatever it is. Oh boy.
Oh, I wanted to read the sign.
Oh.
Oh well. Yeah, this is the thing that Croque Monsieur dropped.
It's a list. 40 muskets, 20 pistols, gunpowder, 3,000 musket balls. To be delivered to the Sleeping City. This is an invoice. I don't see any names on here, but given the contents and quantities, the goods are probably intended for the rebels. Excellent find, Sparrowson.
It was nothing.
But the Sleeping City, where could that be?
Well, it's a city that sleeps a lot, so somewhere in Spain would be my guess.
Is that racist?
It's got to be some kind of European rip that I don't understand.
Pretty sure the location is not a literal city. For one thing, we already know the city where the rebels are gathering. Right here in Paris. Sleeping City? Well, it's like the opposite of New York. The Sleeping City is a code phrase, like a riddle.
A riddle, hmm?
Well, I'm stumped, and humming is getting us nowhere. Must find someone who can solve
I was
it.
going to continue.
Need a person who is knowledgeable about all manner of riddles and puzzles.
Know-it-all, hmm?
Precisely. Meantime, I'll file this away for safekeeping.
We are meant to go there, but if you go there anytime earlier, you just waste time. What the fuck?
Where? Oh, the library?
Yeah.
Ah. Think the croc dropped anything else?
It's also possible it's it leading us to the library, but actually we have to go talk to the elephant because for some reason the elephant knows this.
Oh, we need to talk to the
Seems
elephant.
know all sorts of weird antidotes.
We need to talk to the elephant to get a bribe. For the door guard.
Bribe?
Yeah, for the door guard.
Door guard. Oh, right. We need the chocolates.
Yeah. Sign is difficult to read. The paint has faded. Rodel Fruitier?
Tric del Foucaultier.
No way it says that. You just made those words up.
All words are made up, Falcon.
Good talk, good talk. See, hanging bushels of onions.
Bushels? That can't be right. It's sprigs. Sprigs of onion.
How about bundles of onions? It's pretty neutral.
Confederacies of onions?
Okay, we're done.
Flocks of onions.
We're done. Look, a ladder. No, it's a step ladder, Maya. That street lamp looked broken to you.
Yep, I think all the lamps on this street has been vandalized. The ground is covered in glass from the broken panes. Oh, that explains why my foot is hurting.
Does?
There's glass in the sole of my shoe. I must have trodden on some shards while chasing after the croque monsieur. Oh no, my good shoes are ruined.
Well, I wouldn't say good. You paid 20 cents for them.
File this away in the evidence folder.
You want me to file away the broken glass?
Yep. I'm filing an official formal complaint to the government. Their faulty lamps have ruined my shoes, and I am owed compensation.
I think government officials have better things to do than worry about your 20-cent shoes, Sparrowson.
We'll see. We'll just see about that.
Glass shards have been added to your evidence folder. Ah, shit, we got 2 things from this.
Plus, more leads to follow up on, yeah.
Yeah. You satisfied? We have real evidence to find. Noah's Bar. All animals are welcome.
Hey!
Except mosquitoes. You bloodsuckers can go get your fix someplace else.
Ah, okay, that's more like it. Noah feels pretty strongly about mosquitoes, huh?
That's so.
I want to know what animal Noah would be in this universe.
What is your persona? Well, he has a point. I'm not saying all mosquitoes are bloodsuckers, but...
Whoa, Falcon. Keep it classy.
Just racist fucking 1848 French lawyers. I'm just stating facts. Fucking hell. An empty cart. Someone has scrawled the words Descartes on it. The owner's name, perhaps?
I don't think so, Falcon. And see the graffiti on the wall behind you?
A wall.
Somebody thinks that's funny.
That's a good bit. that's a good bit. I think it's everything. I think we're done here.
Okay, I guess we can always come back if we think we've forgotten something.
Interesting. So we've got glass from the alley. La Leon. Yep. Safe.
Okay, well, I guess your weapons doesn't mean the arms dealer. It means you're the buyer.
Yeah. Gun. Okay, so it is Saturday.
So we need 3 days. At least, possibly more. Because we need the... Yeah, tell this guy he doesn't want it. We need the chocolate emporium, we need the library, and we need the... Anything else, actually? No.
I don't think so. I think we've,
See if those... I mean, the librarian's almost certainly going to give us another lead, so...
yeah. If nothing else, then we can just bribe, Quark.
Do you think Nathan likes riddles?
Of course, all librarians like riddles.
It seems like a bit of a stereotype, that's all I'm saying.
Stereotype or not, I have to hope it's true. That Boffin has our best chance of getting to the bottom of this. Boffin?
It's an insult? Or another name for a donkey? Oh, a British slang term for a scientist, engineer, or technical expert engaged in research and development. Primarily used in the UK. I feel like this is a very British, like it's got a lot of UK English, but it's about the French. It's kind of ironic.
Yeah, yeah.
Time to put our polite faces on. He's here now.
Who's Nathan? I forget.
I think it was you.
Good day, Dormio and Romeo. Well, good day, monsieur. It's a pleasure to see you again on this fine day. Tell me, kind monsieur, do you like riddles? Of course, here's one for you, messieurs. What has 2 mouths and 4 ears, yet talks twice as much as it listens?
Us.
It us.
I guess us.
You, messieurs. You come in here yammering and yelling, never stopping to close your beaks for 1 minute. Oh, very good, monsieur. Laugh, Sparrowson. Need to get in his good books. It's even funnier that Discord cut out the whole of you laughing. What was that?
Sorry, I can't fake laugh.
God damn it, Sparrowson. Stop this farce. Messieurs obviously have some inane riddle that you want solving. Let's hear it. Go on, spit it out. Right, well, if we were to say that there's a place called the Sleeping City in Paris, where would that be? It's a new one? A Sleeping City. Got it. Really? Of course. The riddle was trivially easy. Plenty of locations that can be called a sleeping city, but only one place earns that title in Paris. Oh, and where would that be?
We know the answer, of course, obviously. We're just fact-checking to make sure that you got it right.
Think it through, messieurs. What kind of city is only inhabited by those who sleep all day and night?
I got it. Spain.
God, what is with Sparrowson in the Spanish? Be daft, Sparrowson. Spain isn't a city. Perhaps the monsieur is referring to the capital of Spain, Madrid. A sleepy place. Spain? Madrid? You're remarkably dense, aren't you? Sleep is a metaphor. Actually, it's one of the oldest, most powerful metaphors in the history of literature. It symbolizes death itself. Sleeping City obviously refers to the city of the dead, an necropolis. Think, monsieur, think. Use your punny avian brains. Do you have any necropolises in Paris? Of course. Of course, the catacombs. Winding tunnels of the dead that lie beneath our very feet. Good, messieurs. The first semi-intelligent thing you've managed to say all day. Good more questions, don't you? Oh, yes. Can you give us a brief rundown on the history of the catacombs? Cemeteries in Paris were overflowing by the end of the last century. It was a mess from what I hear. Create space, King Louis XVI ordered for old skeletons to be excavated and put into the unused mine tunnels that lie under the city. So with a little renovation and many years of hard work, the mines were successfully turned into a subterranean mausoleum.
So, what? It's basically a grave for a few thousand skeletons?
Millions, more like. Don't underestimate the size of the tunnels, messieurs. Here we get it. Know that the bourgeois like to tour the catacombs, don't they? Correct. It was quite the bourgeois tourist hotspot some 20 years ago. If you were hoping to pay a visit, you're too late. The church has had all entrances sealed shut fairly recently.
Why would the church do that?
Because they're helping the rebels. Believe it or not, they consider the turning of a mausoleum into a tourist attraction to be in poor taste.
Right.
Cut down all the entrances, really. Surely must be one or two left untouched. There is such an entrance, it's not public knowledge. See, that's all. We're done here. Thank you for your time, monsieur. Okay. Sleeping City really is in the Paris catacombs. Must be some way to get in.
An underground tunnel network would probably be connected to the city sewers, right? You just need to find the right manhole and boom, we're in spooky, scary skeleton town.
It's a good idea. Or maybe it connects to the Seine. Perhaps some swimming is in order. Dunces are gonna get yourselves killed. If you wish to visit the catacombs, you'd be best off asking those responsible for the closures.
The dead people? No, Sparrowson.
No. No, that is not correct. The church, messieurs. The church would know if any unsealed entrances still exist.
Oh, right.
I don't
Chocolates.
remember. Yeah, I don't remember when.
When what?
Uh,
Oh, it was Wednesday.
was it Wednesday?
Yeah, it was Wednesday.
Yo. A new day. Got chocolates.
Yep.
Anywhere else we need to go, or can we just go to Notre Dame and have them tell us to fuck off?
Double check inventory. Invoice. Glass shards.
Good for Valerity's letter.
Inspectors. Letter.
Badges. Flora extractor. Signed cult guide. Glass shards. Croc's invoice. Box of chocolates.
And we're missing one. I wonder if that's the line though.
Maybe.
The Palace of Justice?
Did we learn anything from that though? We were just chatting with the judge, weren't we?
Yeah. Did we do that before we had met the cultist though?
Cultist bolts no matter what, but I think we did learn after.
Canard Ju? That was just finding out that was empty, right?
No, it's the bar. It's the first step we get
right.
to.
The bar. You can always. Chateau. That was just talking to her. She left, but she didn't give us anything, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Maybe we missed something there. She can give us something. I don't know.
I don't know. Notre Dame for new stuff.
None of the other locations would be anything, right?
I don't think so.
The road is just a search again, which we don't need because we already found everything.
Yeah.
What about the last one? Palais de Louvre?
That's the Louvre. We already stole stuff from there.
Yeah, but what? Why would it cost time? Oh, I guess because it's an exploration section.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, yeah, I think we're good.
Aho!
Oh. Did you sneak out of the Louvre again? I keep telling you, my brother, I can't risk being seen. There's too much at stake.
Good word must be spread, my brother. As many supporters as possible. No more skulking in the shadows. No more cowering in the dark. We must rise up against our oppressors. Oh, but before I forget, here's your pen back. I borrowed it.
Again? What happened to yours?
I lost it.
So careless.
Don't sweat the petty things, brother. Let's focus on removing the obstacles that stand in the way of our father's dream.
Right, like the annoying little bird who's been poking his beak into our business. He is dangerously close to uncovering our secret.
Oh. You want me to take care of him?
It would be in our interests. I have a trap in mind, but... someone is coming. Go hide. My brothers have returned. What can I do for you today? A confession, perhaps?
Actually, Friar, we're here for information. I want to learn more about the catacombs that lie under Paris.
The catacombs? You don't want to go there, my brother. It's a wretched and haunted place.
Sure it is. We know the church was responsible for having the entrances sealed shut.
So, we figured that there's maybe a super secret fire-only entrance that only you know about.
Secret entrance. An interesting idea.
A secret. Okay.
Oh, it's you.
You know, you are not the first birds to have asked about that.
Oh ho ho. So, you aren't?
Yes, yes. The cockerel paid a visit yesterday.
We're on Severed's heels.
Perfect posture and snooty, or one-eyed and scowling? The first, a prosecutor, I think he said he was.
Oh.
Anyway, I'll tell you the same thing I told him. If you venture into the catacombs, you will not return. Understood.
I'm clear.
Is that a threat?
Was that a threat?
I think that was a threat. I think that was a threat. I don't know what you think. I think.
Loud and clear. We'll stay away from the catacombs.
Good. Very good. Now, if you two will excuse me, I have a sermon to prepare. Be on your way.
Damn. Another dead end. We just have to wrap this up. You can go tell the inspector what we've found and call it a day.
Don't quit quite just yet. I managed to take something from the friar's pocket when he gave his little warning.
Oh, Sparrowson! Nicely done. Seriously? Again? Tell me something of a bad habit for you. Well, go on then. Let's see what you pilfered.
This?
Found this pen in the friar's robes.
Yep.
Interesting. Actually, this is more than interesting. This is amazing. This is the exact same pen that Judge Romulus used. It contains the same green ink.
Huh? Do you think it's exactly the same pen? Or do you think Romulus and Remus just have a matching set?
I honestly don't know. You know that this may come in handy. I'm going to keep a hold of it. Fountain pen. An added you have. We're still at a dead end, though. My gut tells me that the friar is hiding something, but I can't get him to cough it up.
It's not like we can beat the information out of him. Let's just go do other stuff, and maybe we'll stumble across some more clues.
Maybe you're right. Let's go. And this is last day?
Let's go talk to the justice then?
Yeah.
At least that one feels like it could have something.
Maxime. Uprising.
Right.
Wednesday. The Mamazettes. There he is. It's the rooster who shot the croque monsieur.
Why would he shoot him?
Oh. I don't think he did. But why would he?
I don't think he did. This whole thing is a trap from Remus.
We're loitering. Guess we should move on.
Be serious, Falcon.
This is stationery. Come along for all your writing needs. Need paper, ink, stamps.
What are you doing? Stop procrastinating, Falcon. Kokoriko's life is at stake.
Yeah, but
Even though I want you to check all the signs before we go forward.
yeah, but I'm not voicing him. You delay getting the police involved.
I mean, I don't know if that has a different result or not, but if you can be bribed with 10 francs, I would actually be cheaper than the chocolates, right? Chocolates were 20, I think.
No, other way around.
No? Okay.
We took Breezy. Light. Uh. Remus, read this man his last right.
Pleasure, madame. Falcon, we have to make a move. Say something. Stay silent, game over.
All right, I'm going in.
I'm coming too.
No, I need you to get out of here. Find the police, royal guard, anyone. All for time.
Falcon. Okay, I'll go get help.
You have any last words?
I just to pull the bloody trigger and be done with it.
Wait! Wait. He's right. This is a terrible trial. There's no evidence, no defense, no examination of the facts. You drag the man off the streets and decided his fate purely based on your own prejudices and whims.
Clock doesn't Birdberry think he is?
I'm this man's defense attorney. I am J.J. Falcon.
JJ, what are you doing? Defense attorney? You're a raving loony is what you are.
I've seen this monsieur eavesdropping on our conversations before. Trusted. Everyone, please hear me out.
I don't know if there's a difference here, a distinction without a difference, but
Yeah. Fontaine, you've only met a couple of occasions. Human, intelligent, reasonable person. Thank you. I do consider myself to be reasonable. Still do can see something wrong with dragging someone off the street and executing them without a trial. Well, I want to see a better France, monsieur. France with actual liberty for all. I enjoy violence, but I have no qualms with a traitor or two dying to achieve a noble goal. Means to an end, you know. You see, Falcon, it is inevitable. You go to France, and in the name of justice, he must be killed.
justice. There's that word again.
Ma'am, I don't presume to know who you are or what you stand for, but shooting this man right now would not bring you justice. Only serve to satisfy your desire for justice, revenge, difference. What do we say?
Due process? Isn't that the whole point? Like, if you're gonna kill someone, at least have a process that everyone kind of agrees.
Due process, madam. Following an organized chain of events, justice ensures that both sides have a fair and balanced trial. Father did not receive a fair and balanced trial. Then this is your opportunity to show the rooster how it should be done.
I got it.
Hey.
Madam, surely you aren't entertaining the words of this heathen.
Fine, Falcon. We'll play this your way. We shall have a formal trial for the murder of the Croque Monsieur. Excellent. So we head back to my office and file the necessary papers. Take me for a fool. You'll walk us right into a trap. Have the trial right here and now. I think there's a fucking... I think a carbon monoxide alarm is going off. Or dying, at least. It's very distracting. I thought it was just birds chirping in-game, but no, there's something beeping somewhere in my house.
You should go check that out quickly.
Fuck. Alright, back up 1 second.
Hopefully, everything's fine. And if it's an alarm and not just a chirp, then maybe don't walk into the cloud of carbon monoxide, Wes. Damn it. How are things going, 2F? This week is my finals for my master's program, and I got 2 more weeks of teaching. How you looking forward to Placid Plastic Duck? Wait, not Placid. Placid Deck. There we go. Placid Deck. We're doing that, I think, next week, depending on if we get through this trial today, or otherwise we'll have to do 1 more week of Aviary Attorney. But did you play Plastic Deck, or are you just talking about from when we playing? All right, fair enough. What you playing right now? Chip 2. Competitive shooter. Night Rain. Okay, good enough. And Night Rain's pretty cool. I haven't actually had the chance to play it myself. It looks fun. Sounds fun.
Fine. Alright. I'm back. We're back. We ready?
Yeah.
No, we're not, because he just made that sound again. Motherfucker.
Fair enough. To fill the air. I don't know. Things gonna be busy, and then hopefully things will switch around in the next couple weeks. I've been enjoying Aviary Attorney. I like it. I like that they follow the formula just enough, but it also feels like it's its own game. I think with a lot of these kinds of games, you could probably play it much faster if you were just reading it, and that's what I think makes doing the voices much more interesting. I'm even curious about their underlying structure. Like, was this made in Ren'Py or something else? I wonder if the wiki page will say. It had a Kickstarter campaign. Oh yeah, I think I actually remember that. That was back in 2015.
All right. Hopefully that's fixed. Right here in the catacombs. Good places anyway. Suppose we'll be needing a judge.
I volunteer.
Oh, thank you, Piero. Trying to form a courtroom, not a circus.
Yeah.
Just go see how the security is doing, Piero. I don't want any more spies wandering.
Radio.
Perhaps I can help, madame. You know that I'm a pious man, after all.
Yes, you can be our judge, and I will lead the prosecution. What about the jury? With all due respect, I don't trust your peers to be impartial. Grant you. As we speak, we are being watched and judged by countless dead men and women. They shall be our jury. Work is a metaphor, but in practical terms. In practical terms, you'll have to convince me, Falcon. Convince me that this bird is not guilty. After all, I'm the one who holds the gun.
Well, it looks like we are ready to get started. The trial of Severin Cocorico is underway. He stands accused of the murder of the man known as the Croque Monsieur in cold blood. Madame Beaumont, please explain the details of what happened.
Is that
Beautiful death.
is that different from when we were here last time?
This part, I think we stopped right before Remus's line here.
Did he? No, but did he say the Croque Monsieur? Or did he say the Croque Monsieur last time?
Oh, that's too specific. I don't know. I don't think we got to that line.
We got to exactly here, but I could be wrong.
I thought it ended on her line, where she said, "Very well, let us begin." And then I said, "Hold on."
No, it is Croque Monsieur, Nevada.
Oh, so it changed.
No, it stays the same, but he says the correct one
He says it correctly.
regardless.
Both ways.
Yeah.
Okay. Croque.
Oops.
Croquet.
Very well. Last night at the stroke of midnight, 2 gunshots were heard on the Rue de Marmozettes. Pierre alerted us, and we managed to arrive before the police did. On the scene, I saw the man known as the Croque Monsieur, a good friend of ours, lying in a pool of his own blood. Bending over the body, I saw the murderer, Severin Cocorico, still clutching his murder weapon. Am I to understand that you did not witness the crime firsthand, madam? That you only saw the aftermath? Yes, but one of us did happen to see the incident itself.
What happened? I found this here pigeon running around in our tunnels.
God damn it, Sparrowson.
This person couldn't fucking find his way out. I am no pigeon, monsieur. He's a spy in any case. Let's say I execute him right now.
Right, alright, he's with me. You. My assistant. He carries my bags and stuff. How can I trust that you do not have any other assistants lurking around the corner? No, madam. Take your lackey out of my sight.
Psst, Falcon.
What is it?
I saw someone lurking in the catacombs. I think he was watching us from the shadows.
Oh. Another rebel?
I don't know. But he got spooked when he saw me, and he dropped this.
Sparrow has some RPG power where when somebody's running away from him, they like drop an item.
It must be, yeah. At this point. This is a political pamphlet. Bulk pamphlet has been added to your evidence folder. Oh. Pamphlet.
Oh,
What's the
weren't
reason
you-
found by this person?
We didn't get the. I thought we got a crumpled up version of the. Oh no, that one. That's the one, right?
Yeah.
Signed one.
Got the signed one
Okay.
from the porcupine and the
It wasn't
in the gallery.
All right. Gotcha. What if there's a difference other than one is signed, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm basically getting back to patrols then.
So fast. You witnessed the crime firsthand, did you not?
Yeah, I did, madam.
You can be our first witness. Go stand in the center.
Yeah, okie dokie. I need to say no, there's some.
That won't be necessary. We trust you.
Just tell us what you saw last night, Piero.
Yeah, okie dokie. I saw plain as day. The croque monsieur was just mind his own business on the road of Marmons. And all of a sudden, this here brood of a rooster appeared with his gun in his hand. And bam! The rooster fired, and the croc slumped to the floor. Using the last of his strength, the croque monsieur drew his gun. Bam! The croc fired back.
But to clarify, Cocorico shot first.
Yes, ma'am. No question there.
What happened next?
I knew you guys, Fontaine Remus and you, ma'am, were only a stone's throw away at the cathedral, so I ran to get your help. We all arrived back on the scene maybe a minute after I'd left it.
And there I saw the dead croque monsieur, murderous Severin Cocorico with my own eyes. Thank you for your report, Piero.
Why did he stay around the scene? It's nothing, ma'am.
Why didn't he... What?
Why did Cocorico stay at the scene for even a whole minute? Is he searching the croc?
No, he didn't stay at the scene for a minute. He ran... They were a minute away, and he ran to get them.
Why did Cocorico, who had just shot and killed a
Cocorico,
man,
yeah.
stayed at the scene for all that time?
Not Piero. Yeah. Yeah. Point. See, Falcon, Piero is not the sharpest knife in the kitchen.
Yeah, true that.
He's honest to a fault. I would trust his word with my own life. And I doubt the man's honesty, madam. Nonetheless, I would like to cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? What does that mean?
I don't claim to be an expert of the law. That was always my brother's role in the family.
His brother was actually a judge. Not he was just he was a legitimate judge, but he was just illegitimately the judge of that thing because he bumped the other judge.
Yeah.
But I think a cross-examination means that Falcon would like to waste our time by asking pointless questions.
Actually, it means that I would like to make sure that Piero's story holds up under scrutiny. Yes, I will be asking questions, but only questions that directly relate to the case at hand.
Clearly a pointless stalling tactic, madam. Shall we put an end to the trial?
No, we'll let the bird have his little cross-examination. I'm warning you, Falcon, don't mess with me. Don't mess with you? If I get the slightest inkling that you are rambling to stall for time, I'll end this trial on the spot. If I make myself clear, start questioning Kokoriko's shoe size, the color of the croque monsieur's underwear, and I'll lose patience. Yeah, I get it. Oh, select a statement to question. Plain as day, croque monsieur was minding his own business, Rue de Marmoset's, and all of a sudden, the rooster appears with his gun in hand. Bam, the rooster fired. Croc slumped on the floor, last of his strength, Kokoriko drew his own gun, bam.
I think that. Well, let's hear your thoughts first, because I think I know what I would question.
Severin doesn't carry a gun? Did they find a gun at the crime scene, or did they just find one gun?
He does carry a gun.
No.
Yes.
He didn't take the gun from Polarity.
I thought he tried to deny it, and then he took it anyway.
I don't remember. I thought he rejected it outright and said he has other means.
Well, that's not in. Well, the fact that he has a gun appeared with his gun is not in question. You can question whether the rooster fired the gun, but you can't question whether he had the gun. I would be questioning how the croque monsieur fired his gun, because his gun is a special gun.
Yeah, why didn't he shoot it twice? There's only
should
2
have been able to
gunshots.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been 1 gunshot at the end. It should have been 2.
Say the croque monsieur drew his gun and fired back with the last of his strength.
Yep. Bam!
A third shot? You claim that Kokoriko fired his gun, and the croque monsieur fired back. Is it possible there was a third gunshot?
I wasn't counting or nothing, but I think I would have heard a third gunshot if there was one.
See, but what if... Don't try to claim that there was a hidden sniper upon a rooftop, or any similar drivel, Falcon. None of us have any patience for that sort of yarn spinning. The question about croque monsieur's gunshot. Do we push? We don't have evidence.
Maybe it doesn't matter for the purposes of this question. If the 2 bullets fire at the same time or whatever, doesn't really matter.
Bullet hit Kokoriko. Did the bullets hit Kokoriko? No, he was uninjured at the time of capture. He looks pretty injured right now. Took quite a beating. Love it. Nothing. Nothing, I'm just trying to get the facts straight. Never mind, no more questions about the croque monsieur's gunshot.
Okay. Well, I would have supposed that if it did make a difference, we would have learned about his special handgun at the time that we saw it. So, it probably doesn't matter.
We do know that the croque monsieur doesn't hang around the Rue de Marmoset's any day except Friday, right?
I mean, we don't know that. We just know that that was the day that we were given. It was Friday.
Hero, you say that Monsieur Kokoriko fired first.
Yep. The bird's expression was stone cold.
Was Kokoriko threatened? Did it look like Severin Kokoriko was feeling threatened prior to the shooting?
Threatened how?
Well, did the croque monsieur have his gun drawn?
I don't think so. The croc drew his gun, but that was only after having getting shot.
You what you're trying to argue, Falcon. You think this may have been a self-defense killing? It's a fruitless line of reasoning. Cockerel approached the crocodile. He is the one responsible for the encounter. Still.
Hey, Falcon. These guys were buddies with the croc monsieur, so he won't be able to convince them that his murder was justified. I have to focus on the facts of the case. Find inconsistency. Prove them wrong.
Right. Try a different strategy. There's no murderer. Rue de Marmozettes. Now, Pierre, you say this incident took place on Rue de Marmozettes. Exactly where you're standing. I don't doubt that you were there, but where exactly were you standing?
Let's see. I came from across the river, and then turned on to the Rue Saint Landry. So, yeah, I was standing about where Rue Marmozettes meets the Rue Saint Landry, the crossroads. It's a pretty ordinary street from what I remember. It's around a minute's walk from Notre Dame Cathedral, if I recall correctly.
Doing there? What were you doing there?
I'm just passing through.
Okay, but where were you headed? For example, did you have business at the Conciergerie? Or were you headed home from the cathedral?
To be honest, monsieur, I don't think that's none of your business. That's a dull negative.
It's fine. What was Hero doing there?
I mean, if we were trying to question where he was to see the murder, then yeah, like knowing where he was going or where he was coming from might make a difference. But we have a completely separate line of questioning in which we establish where he was at the crossroads. So I don't think there's a reason to push this.
Fair enough, I'll keep my beak out of it.
Then again, this is now, the third trial, right? So it might be that on one of these points we must press to get further. But we probably have to... It's probably safe to go through all the questions first.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Plain as day. Maybe you saw the incident plain as day.
Yep, plain as day.
Crime occurred at night. Carol, I would like to remind you that this crime occurred at around midnight. February, on an overcast moonless night, in an unlit alley.
Yeah, what's your point? It would have been too dark to see because we know that the lamp on that street is broken.
Oh. And too dark to see. Would have been dark. So dark that you could not possibly have correctly identified the people involved.
Hey, I swear I saw what I saw.
Hold on, Falcon, you slipped up. You say the alley was unlit, but I distinctly recall there being lanterns over Rue de Marmozettes.
Oh, that's right. I live in La Ville Lumiere. There's a gas lamp on every street.
You're right, Madame Beaufort, or Beaumont. There are street lanterns over Rue de Marmozettes, but they wouldn't have been any good. Oh, glass shards! Street lamps over Rue de Marmozettes were broken. They're completely non-functional. As proof, I present the glass shards that line the alleyway. These shards originate from the panes of the broken lamp.
And I've still got holes in the sole of my shoe. Double proof.
Those glass shards could have come from anywhere. Send one of your underlings to see the broken lamps for themselves if you want. Waste more time? I think not. This sounds like a stalling tactic. Excuse me, Madam Beaumont. I don't remember whether the street lamps were or were not broken, but I do remember that we had to use a torch to light up the scene.
Hey, whose side are you on?
Just saying Falcon might be right. It was particularly dark, so it's possible that there weren't any lit street lamps.
Are you saying I'm a liar? I thought we were buddies.
Stop quibbling, both of you. Maybe the lamps were broken, maybe they weren't. It doesn't matter. I know that Pierre's testimony is accurate because I personally saw the rooster at the crime scene 1 minute after Pierre did. 1 minute. That's plenty of time for the real murderer to escape and for a passerby to stumble upon the scene, is it not? You must acknowledge that that is a possibility. Acknowledge nothing. There is an inkling of doubt. You know that there is a slight notion that Pierre might be misremembering what he saw.
Don't badger the prosecution, Monsieur Falcon.
I wasn't badgering.
On to the next witness. Madame Beaumont, do you have anyone in mind?
I do. There's someone among us who is something of a gun connoisseur. A man who knows everything there is to know about the craft of weaponry.
Oh, that's me again.
Shut up, Piero. Get off the stand.
Yes, ma'am.
I call Fontaine forward. Very well.
Now, Fontaine, is it true that you are a gun specialist?
I hate to brag, but yes, I know about guns, their mechanics, their beauty. Have you heard about the revolver mechanisms America is developing? Wonderful stuff. Oh, 1848. That's what? Middle of the Wild West?
Yeah.
Fontaine, let's stick to the guns that were found at the crime scene. Tell us about those. All right. Very well. This is a gun found on Severin Cocorico's person at the time of arrest. Standard issue, percussion lock, Chatelerot, Chateler wrote, Gendarmerie pistol, 24cm length, 15mm caliber. Lots of police and soldiers carry these style things. The gun that says I'm a reliable man of the law.
Chatelerot is a location. It's a city in France.
Oh.
A gender arm. I don't know what that means. Gendarmerie is a military or paramilitary force of law enforcement. Okay, so law enforcement pistol issue. Law enforcement issued pistol. That actually helps to know that.
Hmm.
That sounds like our Cocorico.
Does it? Cocorico's always told me that a riding crop was his self-defense weapon of choice. It's strange that he had a gun in the first place. Gendarmerie pistol has been added to your evidence.
Standard police pistol.
This is the gun found on Croque Monsieur's corpse, clutched tightly in his hand. It's a turnover pistol, double-barreled, ivory handle, 20 centimeter length, 13mm caliber. An exquisite, highly customized gun. It's one of a kind. Whoever used this weapon knew their stuff. Croque Monsieur was a legendary arms dealer. No surprise that his personal weapon would be something so flamboyant. Turnover pistol has been added to your evidence.
Oh, okay. They don't fire. I don't think those kinds of pistols can fire twice. I think they fire once. You spin the barrel, and then you can fire again.
Oh.
because it's literally one barrel on top of another barrel on a pivot. So if he didn't have the strength to, turn the whole thing and click it back into place, then he couldn't have fired a second shot.
What's really fascinating about the Croque Monsieur's gun? The ammunition. The bore of the pistol has been fitted with a set of grooves. Oh, his pistol's rifled.
Oh ho ho. Yeah, that's what he was talking about, the latest technology in
Yeah, so there's
ammunition.
probably no way that he missed Kokoriko then.
I mean, he's dying lying down on the ground. I don't think it's that. I think it's that the rifling leaves patterns on the bullet, and those patterns are used to identify what gun it came from.
Oh.
A pistol that's unrifled would have like a perfectly round ball embedded in the target, whereas a rifled gun would have grooves and stuff on it. So
Oh no, we're gonna have to rip the bullet out of Kokoriko to prove that there's no rifling marks?
well, not at Kokoriko, he didn't get shot, but out of the croc,
Oh.
I think.
Oh.
But yeah, we have to pull it out of the croc to know what kind of bullet this was.
Yeah. Please stop, Fontaine. I didn't call you to hear you show off your gun knowledge. Tell us what you uncovered when you examined the Croque Monsieur's bullet wound. Ah, right. Well, a lead bullet was embedded in the middle of Croque Monsieur's sternum and appeared to have a straight angle of entry. So in other words, the Croque Monsieur was facing his killer when he was shot. That's right. The other interesting point was that the Croque Monsieur's outer clothes were singed. This typically only occurs if a person is close enough to a gunshot to be directly burned by the gun's muzzle flash. And how close does a person have to be burned by the muzzle flash? Less than 3 meters, I would say. 5 at the very most. But there's no chance that there was a rogue sniper on the rooftops. The Croque Monsieur's killer was standing in Rue de Marmozettes themselves. As is plainly evident, only one person was found in Rue de Marmozettes at the time of the incident. Prosecutor Kokoriko.
Well said, madam. I think you just unequivocally proved this bird's guilt.
So fast. I'd like to cross-examine the witness.
I don't think so. You're overstepping your bounds, bird.
It's a lawyer try, Remus. If he fails, there will be absolutely no doubt to anyone in the room that Kokoriko is nothing but a bloodthirsty murderer.
Why are we letting this guy be the judge? He's clearly a terrible judge.
Yeah, but she has the gun.
Well, she could be judge, jury, and executioner. That's fine. That's what she is actually basically playing at right now. So,
Oh.
which at least she's allowing us to convince her.
Yeah, turnover pistol. Fontaine, about the Croque Monsieur's turnover pistol. About the ammunition?
I guess so.
You're about to say something about the gun's ammunition before Madame Beaumont cut you off. Could you give us the details? Oh great, now he'll never stop talking. Glad you asked, Falcon. As you probably know, most bullets are just small, round lead balls, right? That's not the case here. This particular weapon uses an advanced iron-tipped, aerodynamic, carefully grooved... Actually, it would be quicker if I just showed you. Take a good look. This is an iron-tipped mini A-ball. It is very rare, top-of-the-line technology. Before last night, I'd never seen one of these in person before. Like I said before, the Croque Monsieur was a legendary arms dealer. It only makes sense that he would have access to the latest weaponry. Where did you find this bullet, Fontaine? In the turnover pistol's chamber. A-ball. Hold on, I'm confused. I thought the Croque Monsieur fired his gun, so how is it possible that his gun was still loaded with a bullet? Turnover pistol is double-barreled. It means that it can hold 2 bullets at once, ready to be fired in quick succession. Ah, I see. Croque Monsieur fired one bullet, but died before he could fire the second. I trust you have no more questions about this matter, Falcon. You've wasted enough time already. Where is the other bullet?
I mean, if it didn't hit Cocorico, does it matter?
Did it hit Cocorico? It doesn't look like he's been shot.
We just established that he hasn't been shot. He got beat up. He was fine before they caught him.
I think we can ask. Here's the other bullet. It's either bullet hole at the scene, or it hit whoever
Actually got shot. Maybe like
yeah.
maybe Severin. In which case we need to pull the bullet out of him to prove that he was the one standing there. Okay. I see it. I see it.
No,
I don't know if this is the right time to question it, but I see it.
fine. Not yet. Where's the other bullet? What does a bullet? The 5 Minier ball. There were 2 shots that night, remember? One from the assailant and one from the crocodile. I had the scene for a couple of minutes, but I couldn't find it. Pity. It would have been great to have 2 of these magnificent bullets. Madame Beaumont, did anyone find the fired Minier ball in Cocorico's body? In his body? You're asking if Cocorico was wounded by the bullet? No, that much is plain to see. So again, I must ask, where's the fired Minier ball? I don't have any clue. What's he trying to get at, Falcon? Isn't it obvious? If the bullet wasn't embedded in the alleyway wall, and it wasn't embedded in Cocorico, that means it hit the murderer. The bullet hit the murderer, the real murderer, must still be embedded in whoever attacked the Croque Monsieur. A ludicrous notion. Makes perfect sense. The double-barreled turnover gun. Missing bullet. Fine, I'll humor you. Let's say the bullet did indeed hit the real perpetrator. What of it? Only been a few hours since the shooting. Presumably the person will still have the bullet lodged in them. Find the person with the unique iron Minier ball embedded in them, and you will find the real murderer. That's reasonable, but we don't have the time nor resources to search every citizen of Paris to uncover the uninjured gunman. You don't have to search everyone in Paris. I believe the murderer to be someone in this very room. Oh, you think we have a traitor in our ranks? I do. This was obviously a planned attack. Someone invited Cocorico and the Croque Monsieur to the same place at the same time in order to create a setup. Only someone with rebels' connections could engineer such an event.
It's ridiculous. Are you saying that someone in this room was shot last night? Oh, that's clearly untrue.
The bullet wound can be concealed. Perhaps if you were all to take off your shirts. No, not having everyone in the room stripped down to their knickers just to cater to your outrageous theory. Can't think of a more reasonable way to prove your stray bullet theory? Then we can end this damn trial here and now. A more reasonable way? I have a more reasonable way.
What are you thinking, Falcon?
Isn't it obvious? You have the perfect way to uncover whether someone has been shot. It's a genius solution. Oh, the Explorer Extractor. It's the metal detector. Oh no! It's fucking Ace Attorney 1 all over again. This is how you end the very first Ace Attorney game. By fucking using the metal detector on Manfred von Karma's shoulder to prove that he was the one who shot Miles Edgeworth's dad. Oh, that's it's really funny.
I knew it was coming. I was gonna use this.
Are you serious, Falcon? You're relying on the invention of a lunatic?
I've never been more serious. Madame Beaumont. Frere Remus. Members of the court, this device is called an Explorer Extractor, the latest in medical technology. Looks like a children's toy. I assure you this... I assure you this is no toy. It was designed to find and extract metal embedded in bodies. Battlefield bullet finder and remover, if you will. I'm intrigued. They're saying that you just swing that device around and it finds a bullet in a person? Yes, sort of. I don't know. We haven't had a chance to practice with it, really.
Madam, these birds are playing you for a fool. There's no way that such a device exists.
We've seen this device work with our own eyes. Barrison shall demonstrate.
Me?
Although, he will need something to demonstrate on. Well, we have a bullet. Here we have an iron-tip mini-A ball, as presented by Fontaine moments ago. Observe. I shall place the bullet in my closed fist. It now represents the fired bullet that is currently embedded in the murderer's body.
Allegedly.
Now, Sparrowson will demonstrate what happens when my hand is scanned with the Explorer Extractor device.
Please don't tell me it doesn't rip through Falcon's hand.
Oh
on
my
the other
god, it
side.
takes off a finger.
So I just do this and...
It's humming and buzzing. Really detecting that bullet? Absolutely. Freeing device.
Hey, what would happen if I were to hit extract right now?
Please don't. Remember what happened to that steak, right?
My, what is this feeling? It feels like... power.
Don't let it get to your head. Okay, I'm convinced. Falcon, Sparrowson, you may perform a cursory scan of each of us with that device of yours.
You must stop humoring these morons, madam. What good is this doing us?
Remus, they may be morons, but this test will guarantee us certainty of Zarusta's fate. And affords that time.
Hey, Falcon. What'll happen if the murderer is someone not present in this room?
Pretty obvious.
You know, like...
Severin will be
Severus?
shot, and then we will be shot afterwards. Likely, isn't it?
It's Remus, though.
It's gotta be Remus.
The other Remus. It's not here. What?
Stalling.
Falcon.
To move on, you two.
I must express my displeasure that you are going along with this farce, Madame Beaumont. Let's end this trial right here and now. You can get the justice you so crave.
Don't worry, Remus. My patience for this bird rain is wearing thin, too. If this asinine scheme of his fails, he will face the consequences. Lackey Bird, scan the rooster first. He is the prime suspect, after all.
Okay. Not getting any reaction. That means there's probably no bullet lodged in Cocorico. So he's innocent for sure.
No, all it means is this bird was not shot by the hypothetical bullet. Don't forget, this is all speculation on Falcon's part.
Madam, I must insist you on this.
Oh, it totally
Fool's
was for
errand.
Remus.
We have other matters we must attend to.
Remus, you let me worry about our time management. Piero, you go next.
All right. Get it over with. Scan. No reaction. It means Piero wasn't shot either. No surprise there, right, guys?
Next, let's see. Next we shall test.
I implore you.
Being awfully lippy, Remus. Why don't you go next?
Me? It's not really necessary, madam. I don't want to participate in this ridiculous child's game.
Oh, you got something to hide there, Remus? No game? And I'm issuing an order to cooperate.
I refuse.
Oh. Yo, please restrain Remus.
With pleasure, ma'am.
What are you doing? Keep your filthy talons off me. I will not be manhandled by that. Stop that. You're making a mistake. Madam, think a little harder. I have an alibi. I was with you the whole evening.
Allison, choose a test.
Scan,
Oh,
scan.
they were twins! That's his alibi!
Yeah. Falcon? I'm not getting any reaction.
That can't be right. Do it again.
Nah. Nothing. Remus has not been shot as far as this device can tell. If his brother sure has, but he's not on the scene, so.
The utter nerve. Manhandle a man of the cloth like that. As I said on the floor, madam, I was with you in Fontaine for the entire evening. Cannot possibly be in two places at once.
True, you were sitting in my line of sight exactly when the murder was supposed to have taken place. Why? Right. Kane was sitting with us too. So that rules him out. I noticed that I did not perform the murder, obviously. It means that every suspect has been accounted for. Go sit down, lackey. Your job is done. You realize what this means, don't you, Falcon? The little test has failed. The hypothetical bullets turned out to be unsubstantiated speculation, or guesswork.
Shall we end the trial, madam?
Wait, there must be someone we're not accounting for. Know it. There's someone else who could have been the shooter. Silverius. Silvius?
Silvius?
Silvius. Does the name Silvius mean anything to anyone here? I was expecting some reaction. Remus, are you sure you don't recognize the name Silvius?
No, it means nothing to me.
Be more direct, Falcon. Go straight for the jugular.
All right.
Judge.
The judge, then.
Yeah.
Remus, that was your brother. A man named Romulus.
My brother. He was forced to flee the country by our oppressive government.
You and I know that isn't true. Your brother is still in France. In fact, he's lurking in these very catacombs right now. Third notion. Series are getting more and more outlandish, Falcon. Where's your evidence?
Oh, I know. I can answer this one. I found this in the catacomb tunnel.
A grave? An introductory guide to the cult of reason? Thank you, Sparrowson. Now, for Remus, does this pamphlet look familiar to you?
No, I've never seen it before in my life.
Are you sure? You're sure it doesn't belong to your brother Romulus?
No, there are many cultists in Paris. Maybe it belongs to one of them.
Falcon, I'll take your words that your lackey found this pamphlet in the catacombs. But Remus is right. If you have no evidence that the man known as Romulus is the one who dropped it. The pamphlet could have been dropped by anyone. Could have been dragged in on the sole of Piero's shoe, for all I know.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Actually, madam, I know for a fact that the pamphlet belonged to Romulus. Prove it. Sign called this guy a green pen.
But you're right. So we need to show the signed guy, and then you'd be like, "Who is Silvius?" And then be like, "Who? This is Pen. It belongs to Romulus."
Yeah.
I think.
A little while ago, while visiting the Louvre, I saw a man who looked very much like Romulus handing out pamphlets. As you can see, the pamphlet from the Louvre is identical to the pamphlet from the catacombs, except for one important detail. Romulus signed the Louvre pamphlet himself.
No way. My brother wouldn't do something so foolish.
You see, right here on the cover page, that is Romulus' signature. I admire your tenacity, Falcon, but something is blatantly wrong with your evidence. Who knows that the brother of Fair Remus is named Romulus, but this Louvre pamphlet of yours is signed Silvius. Clearly an alias. Romulus is on the run from the police, so he must have changed his identity. That is a plausible theory, but it's unsubstantiated. As we know that this pamphlet was signed by Remus's brother. This fountain pen.
Hey, where did you get that? Is it my brother's or mine?
Well, you shouldn't have said anything, Remus.
Wow, Remus, your mouth is almost as big as Romulus's. Anyway, I believe it's yours. Sparrowson happened to find this pen in your robes just a few days ago.
You mean he stole it?
Let's not argue over semantics. What's important, and what you just admitted, is that you and your brother both own pens just like this one. The pens are unique in that they contain green ink, a very unusual choice of ink color.
A very evil choice, too.
Very evil choice, green ink. Greedy Noah? Yeah. Custom cobalt. Well, yes, but more importantly, it's the same ink that was used on this signed pamphlet. Since there are only two pens, there are only two possibilities. Either Frere Remus has been signing off an atheist cultist propaganda.
I would never do such a thing.
Cream, very Disney evil of him. Or his brother has been using identical pens to sign cultist propaganda. The same type that was found in these catacombs.
Impossible. My clumsy oaf of a brother lost his pen a week ago.
Oh, so then the only explanation is that you lent him your own.
No, you see...
Doesn't matter how you cut it, Friar. One way or another, you and your brother are tied to the cultist pamphlet. Admit it. Confess. Falcon, enough. Made your point. You are asserting that the friar's pen ties him to the cultist pamphlet. I get it.
This is all tenuous, wouldn't you say, madam?
No question. Falcon has suggested a theory that hinges upon a theory that hinges upon yet another theory. Not hard proof by any measure. He may very well be wrong, but at least he's logical. His theory is self-consistent.
What are you saying, madam?
Falcon, where did you say you found this leaflet? The unsigned ones, that is.
Oh, down the catacombs tunnel, through the fork on the left-hand side.
Fontaine, Pierre. We'll see if you can find anyone dawdling where it shouldn't be. Yes, madam.
Yes, ma'am.
In a moment, one of two things will happen. Either Pierre and Fontaine will return empty-handed, in which case I'll have no choice but to execute Cocorico. And then I would have to execute you, Falcon, and you, Sparrowson.
Us.
Not because of what you've seen tonight, although that's admittedly a problem, but because your lies would be treasonous to our new republic.
I didn't sign up for this.
Or, Gerard Fontaine will return with a prisoner in tow, in which case...
Well, we would be free to cut Kokoriko down and skedaddle? Surely not, madam. Not gonna let these three just walk free after everything that's happened here. Remember what this rooster did to your father?
Hold your tongue, Friar. If it turns out you've been deceiving me all this time...
Man of Belmont, look who we found. Ow, ow. Stop shoving me. I can walk myself. Uh-oh.
Oh, no, wait, I was Romulus. I can walk myself. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, you really do have a ghost in the catacombs. Introduce yourself, Wolf. Very well, mademoiselle. My name... Madam. Right, madam, whatever. My name is Silvius.
Don't you mean Romulus? That alias isn't fooling anyone. Your honor.
All right. I am Romulus, twin brother of Remus, and loyal servant to the rebel cause. That's the whole truth.
He's telling the truth, madam.
Long live the Second Republic. Right, guys? I have a lot of questions. Both for you, Romulus, and for you, Remus. Don't appreciate being lied to. Seems you have your hands full, though we will just be taking our leave. Right, guys? Not so fast, Falcon. Your theory is still unproven. Turns out that Romulus has no bullet in him, then you would have no evidence that implicates him in the Croque Monsieur's murder. Kokoriko would still be the prime suspect. Bullets? In me? What are you guys on about? Spare me. Fontaine, hold him down. Hold me down? Ow! Ow, ow, ow! Bowson, do your test.
I'm on it. Scan, scan, scan.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Buzzing. It's really buzzing around his shoulder.
The shoulder, too. Same spot.
I see blood. Definitely a bullet wound there. That's an old bullet. An old war wound. I got it fighting in Algeria in 36. Obviously a desperate lie.
My brother's being completely honest, madam. He's a veteran. He was shot in battle. You know, I could just extract the bullet right here and now.
Oh no!
That would remove all doubt.
Oh no, Sparrowson! Do it! That's kind of fucked up.
I think if we say don't do it, she might say do it.
Yeah, and she's got the gun. Good. Extract that sucker, Sparrowson.
Wow, I sucked it out like a pip from a grapefruit. Oh, hey, look at that. If I'm not mistaken, this is one of them newfangled bullets, right, Fontaine?
No mistake. It's an iron-tipped mini A-ball, just like the one that the Croque Monsieur's gun. You realize what this means, madam? Clearly demonstrates that Romulus confronted the Croque Monsieur before Kokoriko arrived. This is undeniable evidence that Kokoriko had nothing to do with the crocodile's death. Right. Made a mistake. I haven't forgotten what the rooster did to my father, but this bird has clearly had no part in the killing of the Croque Monsieur. Therefore, I cannot honestly call him an enemy of the Second Republic. A friend is free to go. Fontaine, cuts the rooster down. Right away, madam. Thank you, madam. For what? For giving us an opportunity to show you what justice looks like. For, you asked what the difference is between revenge and justice, and I replied due process. Well, it was crude and messy, but today, you gave us the chance to show you what due process looked like. Baron Fontaine will help you carry your friend to the tunnel entrance. Alright, madam. Will you be okay by yourself with the 2 wolves? These toothless old dogs? I think I'll manage. Of course. Oh,
Come,
no.
brother. To your feet.
So, cultists. Cultist is such a strong word. Listen, mademoiselle. Don't mademoiselle me. I shall be asking the questions here. Tell me, friar, you a cultist too?
Madam, I am a humble servant of God.
Ugh. I never realized how poisonous your words are. Been spewing lies since the very start, haven't you?
Madam.
At least tell me why you 2 killed the Croque Monsieur.
Because.
Allow me, brother. You want to know the truth? We want exactly the same thing as you. We want a world without class, a world without false rulers and gods, a world where only the reason of man reigns. A world of true equality and fairness. That's what you strive for, no? You cannot achieve such a goal without violence. Your methods are too passive, too naive. So we set up a situation where you would be forced into action. Make the government look like murderers to the rebels, and make the rebels look like murderers to the government. Then you would be forced to take up arms. Not a lie, but that was the truth. You claim you want equality, but you just want a world where you stand above everyone else, a world where carnivores reign. You're a rabid animal at heart. Heh, got me. Can you honestly say that you never wanted power for yourself? You're a carnivore too. Don't deny it. Is this getting, like, Zootopia on us?
Yes. I mean, they have used animalistic phrases and sayings in place of sort of human ones.
Yeah, but it's been much more divorced than Utopia was, I think. Like, that was the main crux of the conflict, right?
Yeah, but here I think that they're
in here. It felt like it was more like a flavoring, like a little sprinkle of world building rather than.
I think it is. I think it is. They're not saying.
Not saying like it's your instinct or whatever. It's just. Oh yeah.
It's like, you're a leader. You're a leader of the rebels. So clearly, you have a lust for power.
Yeah.
Is what he's saying. But she says.
Like, oh, you're American. You must like guns, right? No, I never wanted power. All I've ever wanted is a world where no child has to grow up without a father. Did you know that the Croque Monsieur was something of a family man? He once confided in me that he had 5 children and a late wife.
I don't think Beaumont. I don't think that's like. I don't think that's a thing anymore because now there's lots of you have lots of families without fathers. You know, you're gonna have a family without any fathers, right? You know what I mean?
This was 1848 France, or 1845 now.
I know. I'm just saying that the ideals of the past eventually don't really line up with the ideals of the future. You know what I mean?
I think it was more parallel to her own experience as well. It is an antiquated turn of phrase that she used, but
I'm just ripping. Let's go.
I had no idea.
Tell me, Romulus, do you have children? Me? No. Mademoiselle, I... Fuck, that was cold. That was fucking ice cold. My perfect world is one where no child has to grow up without a father. Tell me, man, do you have children? No. Bang!
I like this moment. I like her a lot.
As for you, Friar, get out of here.
You aren't going to kill me.
I ought to. You're the worst kind of person, a man who'll cling to any ideology to crawl his way higher. But I know you weren't the one to pull the trigger on the croque monsieur. Maybe there's a slither of goodness left in you. Slither?
It's definitely sliver, right? Not slither.
Definitely supposed to be sliver.
I...
Go. Assume the pun was on purpose. Is this what justice looks like? So uncaring. End of Act 3. Games would save. Wish to continue? Let's get a little bit of a sneak peek, right?
Sneak peek, Act 4? Alright. There's no sneak
never
peek.
mind. All right,
Let's
no
just go
sneak
straight
peek.
into a dialogue.
Save and quit. All right, well, that was a cool trial. I like that a lot. I can't believe they did exactly the Ace Attorney thing. Oh, that's such a good ending. Oh, I really like that trial. That was cool. God, we would have been fucked though.
What was the piece that we were missing that we had to get
The glass.
from going earlier? The glass and
The glass and
there
the
was
pen.
one other thing. The pen. Well, no, the pen we no, we didn't have the pen.
We didn't have the pen, because that was after we learned about the catacombs. But we never would have learned about the catacombs had we not went to see the croque monsieur and got the invoice that he dropped.
Right. And it didn't feel like we could have a half success with this kind of with this one either, like we could on the last.
No. We might have gotten out of it, but Severin might have just died.
Yeah, how would we save him? We need to save him. That if he dies, then the whole thing has failed, right?
I
Can't just continue the story with him dead.
guess not.
Wouldn't make sense.
Anyway. Yeah. Well, unless we have like another lawyer for Act 3, but I don't think they would do that. Seems a bit odd to have this character show up for one trial.
This character.
Yeah.
What do
Yeah,
you
they
mean?
can't. But Severin. Can't have Severin show up for one trial and then just kill him off next chapter.
Oh, I don't think about killing him off, but rather than him being the prosecutor of the next parts, maybe it's someone else because he's wants a vacation or something.
Anyway, that was some more Aviary Attorney. This game's really cool. I like this a lot.
Heck yeah!
What do we got going on this week?
Today's Sunday.
Today is Sunday, So next time you'll see us, I'm gonna be here solo playing some more Deltarune.
You didn't say when.
Tomorrow.
On Monday, tomorrow.
Hey, tomorrow. Yes.
Yep. Deltarune,
Deltarune.
Monday, tomorrow.
I'm gonna try to make a little bit of progress. I have made 0, so Monday might be fighting the Roaring Knight again. I don't know. Like we're just assuming that this plot, this plot carries onwards, right? It doesn't just end in chapter 4.
What plot?
The plot with turning our friend in Deltarune cold-blooded murder.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a pretty brutal fucking bit of optional content that they snuck in there. We rolled back all the way to a save all the way back in chapter 2, and one of our friends, we've taken them down the evil path. I don't know how it changes the story going forward. Apparently it gets pretty wild in chapter 4.
Like a black mage, white mage sort of thing.
We found out about pretty quickly, but yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. So a second playthrough of Deltarune.
Imagine having a conversation with your
Yeah,
buddy.
ready.
You both like did your playthroughs, and then you're talking about it later, and be like, "Wow, this character's way more violent and murder crazed than I thought they were gonna be." And your friends is like, "What are you talking about?"
That's like back when Undertale released, like, oh man, that Sans fight was hard. What do you mean there was a Sans fight? You mean you fight Sans? Yeah. Shit like that. It's pretty wild.
There must have been some people who, on their first playthrough, hit that and didn't know that it was supposed to be the other way.
It's pretty specific what you have to do. Because like initially you forego like doing damage with your main character in order to specifically have your friend, the subject of this, a spell instead. Which is like, why would you do that initially? Like a very specific chain of events you have to start. Anyway, yeah. More Deltarune on Monday, tomorrow. Tuesday, two of us are gonna be back over here, playing some more Metal Gear Solid 4.
FGS4, Guns of the Patriots.
Guns of the Patriot. Oh boy, oh boy. Shooting PMCs and getting kicked in the head by geckos. Is that what we're doing? We're hunting down liquids.
Yeah. Old man in war-torn countries.
Hunting down Liquid Snake. I think that's the only objective we have right now. It hasn't gotten really out there yet. The setup is pretty wild. Like, oh, you're aging at a hyper rate. You need to go hunt down your clone brother. But like, aside from that, it hasn't been particularly like crazy out there Kojima-esque yet, right?
No, you gotta warm up, right? And you haven't fought any bosses yet.
Yeah, we haven't even seen it. Who bad guys are. I gotta be like 5 PMCs. Gonna have a praying mantis themed. Gonna have an octopus.
You know, thinking about it, I don't feel like I was at the age where I was able to put together the whole world game connections, but in retrospect, it's really cool to see that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Tuesday, Metal Gear Solid 4. Friday, I'm gonna be back over here solo. I think for the finale of Bayonetta.
It very much seemed like the game was over or about to be over.
Yeah. We're approaching it. Might be we need to do an extra long stream Friday, but definitely feels like, oh yes, the finale is approaching.
How many missions did you have left? I think you looked it up, right?
I think I'm on 14, and there's like 16 or so. Or I'm on 16 and there's 19. I am like, I looked it up and I'm like 3 away. Yeah, real close. Probably can knock it out next stream. Yeah. It's fun though. It's hard. It's a lot it's a lot more unforgiving than DMC was. But it is still only Bayonetta 1. I'm looking forward to seeing how 2 plays, because they had quite a bit of time to refine it, didn't they? There was a pretty big gap between Bayonetta 1 and 2, I believe.
Yeah, and I hear 2 was really, really good.
1 release date. October 9th, 2001. 2 release date. 5 years. Pretty standard, actually. 2 will be much more pleasant. Oh. Pleasant is... I don't know if pleasant's the word I want to describe my my gaming experience. Yeah. Bayonetta on Friday. And tune in next week for putting Aviary Attorney back on the back burner.
Yeah, it's time for Placid Plastic Dick.
Why you gotta say it like that? Playing
I don't know,
Placid Plastic Deck, A Quiet Quest. It's the Inscription. It's a rubber duck Inscription game. Oh my god, I'm so hyped. I didn't think it'd take us so long to actually get to it. I don't think Aviary Attorney would be so long
before doing the Aviary Attorney, but we decided to break it up a bit.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm glad that we did break it up. Aviary Attorney is a lot of fun. It's a very, very good detective game. But I am excited to play some more Inscription.
I couldn't find a quick thing, but one of the descriptions said probably 6 hours.
Okay.
Might be longer if we're reading out the text, but we'll see how many episodes that gets us.
Yeah. But yeah. That'll be all for today. Thanks for hanging out, if indeed you're still here. Fucking see ya.
If you have been shot, seek medical attention immediately. Don't go into the dusty catacombs with a simple bandage. Yes, it's lots of people have bullets and metal and glass and other stuff embedded into their bodies, but you really don't want it to be there. And if you could have it extracted safely and without just sticking a giant magnet to your shoulder, it's probably better. Disinfect the wound, have it stitched up, seek proper medical care. But I'm not a doctor, so I'm not your mom.
I'm not your mom.
So
you get shot, use your best judgment.
In the sewers if you want after that.
Go swimming in the Seine. Go traipse about the Paris catacombs. Oh. Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Thank God we didn't fuck up this trial.
Well, you could say that we did because we got here wrong the first